What's up, sports to the bone family? What's up? Welcome back guys to another video. Alright, so in this one we're gonna be taking a look at what went down in the BBL draft earlier today. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, some surprising news coming out. You know, a couple of top T20 players were not drafted. They went unsold solely on the basis because they are not going to be available for the entirety of the season. Yes, my peeps, we know that quite a few of these top players, sometimes they offer their service to some of these T20 sides for, say, for example, for the first half of the tournament, and then the second half of the tournament they say, all right, they're moving to somewhere else. That the personnel over there in the BBL had Big Bash League, the draft, they had an issue with that. As a result of that, Andre Russell, Kieran Pollard, and Faf du Plessis, these are all big name players in the world of T20 cricket, went unsold. Yes, my peeps, I think even Dwayne Bravo. So these players went unsold, my peeps, simply because of their lack of availability. And I don't know how many persons remember that a video that I did a couple of weeks ago where Pollard came out and was saying that he should be the #1 pick for the Big Bash League in the draft there. Yes, my peeps. You know, man was saying that he's still dangerous, he's enjoying his cricket and he's back to fitness. So he should be the #1 pick. As luck would have it, my viewers and subscribers, or bad luck would have it, he went unsold. You understand? And you know, it's really something, my viewers and subscribers. Now the reason is that, you know, the owners are saying they want to be able to maximize on their overseas players. They want it to be a case where the overseas players, you know, they come and they are able to play all, if not all of the games. They don't want it to be a case where they come in and they play the first couple of games or the first half of the tournament and then they run off to a different league. So that is the main issue, my viewers and subscribers. You understand? And not only the fact that they are not going to be available, they are going off to play in rival leagues that are going on at the same time. You understand? So we're talking about the UAE, the league over there in the UAE, and also the South Africa league that is coming up. So the players are expected to go off to play in those leagues. So the owners apparently weren't having it. My name said, listen, better we go for some players that are not so much of big name players, or they might not be the same quality, but we will get you know, we'll get an opportunity to have them for most of the tournament there. So that is something that they are saying. And these are all platinum players, you know, my viewers and subscribers. Remember, it's just a couple days ago I told you that these players were going for $300,000, I think. I don't remember if it was $368,000. So these are platinum players. As you know, these are guys that you expect to dominate if they are playing in the leagues. But the man them say, no sir, we're not gonna work like that. You understand? You know, it's a lot, my viewers and subscribers. You know, and we see that the T20 leagues, they are coming thick and fast. It's not like back then when we had only the IPL and the CPL and PSL. We have in all sort of league now. You understand? See, UAE, as I said, South Africa, the 100, CPL, CR 60 coming up now. All manner of T20 leagues coming up from all over the place, peeps. So it is what it is. I can imagine that the fans are not going to be too pleased, in the sense that they would have wanted to see these players that they are entertainers. You understand? They definitely entertain when they have on franchise color clothes. Sometimes they don't really entertain as much as how we would want them when they are playing for our team. But you know, it's just one of them things there. Yeah, so yeah, the owners were saying that, you know, big names, the big name players, they definitely have value, yes, and they bring a certain level of excitement and thing like that. But according to them, they cannot just work with that. They can't work with half a tournament. So the idea is to get players that are probably not as big as those and just get them to play in the league, and you know, they can depend on them. Now Akil Hussein, his team actually went, the Renegades, I think it is, they went opposite as they selected quite a couple of, they can call players, not even if they're not big name players, but players that are expected to leave also to rival league. Apparently they decided to do the opposite thing, get these players in, see if they can maybe win their first couple of games, and then when the players leave, they would have already had some amount of momentum, plus, you know, they would have had some points on the board and things like that. So for those who want to see Akil Hussein at the franchise level, you know, he's definitely going to be there, and then he's going to be off to play in the next league. So it's good, my viewers and subscribers. It's good to see that Akil Hussein is finally getting an opportunity to step it up. You know, the next thing I would love for him to get is an IPL contract. You know, if he dominates in the CPL this year, if he plays well in the CPL, and then goes to the World Cup and plays well in the World Cup over there in Australia, then one would think that, you know, a couple of other teams are going to be looking, because at the international level, he's definitely producing the numbers. You understand? He's producing the numbers at the international level. But no disrespect to Akil Hussein, but when it comes on to the IPL, you know, over there in India, they can find, I would have said this on a couple of occasions, they can find good amount of players that can probably bowl some, you know, maybe almost the same level of spin that Hussein is doing, and they can hit the ball as well. You know, I'm not going to say that they are better than Hussein, because Hussein would have proven at the international level that he is quite capable. You understand? So it's definitely going to be intriguing to see how it goes, my viewers and subscribers, as it relates to how some of these players will go. So the CPL is coming up. That is the next league, starts in the next couple of days, and the players will definitely be looking to get themselves sorted out. So yeah, that is pretty much how it went, my viewers and subscribers, in terms of that Big Bash League draft. You know, quite a few people, I can imagine, were anticipating the great Kieran Pollard and the great Andre Russell, where franchise cricket is concerned. That is how we put the great on it, right? Quite a few people were anticipating seeing these guys coming out and playing, you understand? But I just one of them things, my peeps, just one of them things that sometimes they say you want all, you lose all, or you lose some. You know, this not going to hurt these guys though, because, you know, as I said, they're probably going to just chill for the first part of that tournament, seeing that nobody picked them up, and then, you know, they can move over to the next tournament that they were planning to play. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. Go and leave it right there. Just wanted to give you guys an update as it relates to that draft. I also want to say a shout out and a big thank you to all the persons that were able to come onto the live last night and yesterday evening, and had that chat, had that watch along. You know, we were able to take a look at the 60 finals, and, you know, we were able to talk a little bit about the West Indies team coming out of New Zealand and what they are looking to do going into the World Cup. So quite a few things to get done, my viewers and subscribers. As I said, World Cup, the CPL is another league that players going to use to try and get themselves in. The 60, I see quite a few persons putting the players in the West Indies squad because of what they would have done. What they would have did do in a couple of 60 games, maybe 2 or 3 60 games. You know, a couple of players got some runs, pick up some wickets, and we see people saying, all right, let us get them into the T20 World Cup squad. I not jumping the guns as yet and say put them in the squad. I definitely not jumping the guns and say put them in the squad. Especially people that are always unavailable to play international cricket. But as soon as the World Cup is coming around, all of a sudden they magically appear. I don't believe in that, my peeps. But you all know where I stand where that is concerned. So we're going to leave it right there. Go and big up on yourself until later, peeps.